Welcome to Seattle. Population, traumatized rebels, brutal warlords, and two young lovers trying to survive the apocalypse. Episode 4, The Last of Us. Season 2, titled Day 1, marks a brutal, beautiful, and intimate pivot point for the series. We leave behind the snowy safety of Jackson and dive headfirst into the decaying urban sprawl of Seattle, where rival factions battle for dominance and every alley hides a new nightmare. It's the show's most ambitious episode since Season 2 began, part war movie, part romance, and part horror-fueled fever dream. Let's break it down. A flashback that hits like a grenade. We open not in the present, but in 2018, inside a steel-clad Fedra van rumbling through Seattle's quarantine zone. Among the soldiers swapping crude jokes and brutal war stories is none other than Josh Peck. Yes, that Josh from Drake and Josh, now all grown up and gritty. He's bragging about suppressing civilians, calling them voters, as if mocking their lost rights is just another casual part of the job. Then the van's atmosphere shifts. A quiet, watchful voice from the back corrects him. "Because we took away their right to vote," says Jeffrey Wright, reprising his video game role as Isaac, now decked in full Fedra regalia. And someone decided to make a joke of it. Cue the ambush. The road is blocked by a school bus. Tension crackles. A group of resistance fighters surrounds the van. Isaac steps out, grenades in hand, and casually slaughters his fellow soldiers. It's a shocking, ruthless betrayal, but for Isaac it's also a beginning. He spares one young recruit, the same one who questioned the voter's remark, and tells him, "Now make your choice." That moment defines the arc of the episode, choices made under pressure and the consequences that follow. Enter Seattle, city of broken saints and blood-stained streets. Fast forward to the present, and we're finally getting to know the war-torn Seattle teased for episodes. Directed by Kate Herron, Loki, the show takes us into a city shredded by ideological conflict. On one side, the WLF, Washington Liberation Front, now led by Isaac, hardened and haunted. On the other, the Seraphites, a fanatical nature-worshipping cult with terrifying devotion and razor-sharp arrows. But in the middle of this chaos are Ellie and Dina, navigating not only a crumbling city, but the messy terrain of their own relationship. Love in a pharmacy and a music store. Ellie and Dina's journey begins with scavenging. In an abandoned pharmacy, Dina discreetly pockets a pregnancy test. Okay, 4. While Ellie cracks jokes and eyes the ruins around them. They ride through a faded LQB plus Pride district, its rainbow murals faded but intact. A quiet echo of a more hopeful world. They soon hunker down in a derelict music store to wait for nightfall. There, the emotional stakes explode. Ellie picks up a guitar and serenades Dina with a haunting, stripped-down version of Aha's Take On Me. What could have been a corny moment becomes a raw, tender confession. Bella Ramsey's voice is delicate, aching, and the moment lands like a gut punch. As Dina listens, her eyes pool with tears, not from fear or sadness, but from the overwhelming relief of feeling love in a world gone cold. "All those lessons from Joel," Ellie says softly. "He taught you well," Dina replies. "He did," Ellie says, and you can feel the ghost of Joel in the room watching over her. It's a gorgeously lit scene, nature creeping into the store, moss-draped pianos, sunlight spilling through shattered windows. It's a love letter to what the world used to be, and a painful reminder of what's been lost. From sweet serenades to savage interrogations. And then bam, we're yanked into one of the most disturbing scenes in the season so far. Isaac is back, this time torturing a captured Seraphite. And when we say torture, we mean next level of brutality. He's calm, composed, even charming as he burns the man's hand with a copper pan and discusses the futility of religion versus firepower. "You're going to lose," the prisoner tells him. Isaac leans in. "We've got hospitals, you've got arrows." But the Seraphite doesn't flinch. His response: "Every day one of your wolves leaves to join us. None of us ever leaves to become a wolf." Isaac stares him down, but he knows he's been beat, spiritually if not physically. With cold precision, he ends it with a bullet. This isn't just about extracting information. It's a chess match of ideology. It tells us who Isaac is now. A man so consumed by the war he helped start that he's become the very thing he once opposed. Horror in the news station. Meanwhile, Ellie and Dina's adventure takes a terrifying turn. Following a signal, they reach the WLF marked news station, only to find it turned into a slaughterhouse. Wolves hang from rafters, intestines coiled like party streamers. It's a grotesque scene, more cult ritual than battlefield, and the Seraphites' signature is all over it. But